guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So I expect you can probably hear, but I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment. I'm a bit run down, or to be honest, I'm a lot run down. I am I'm not doing too well at the moment, guys, to be honest. I thought I would do a little chatty, raw video today, just because I don't really feel like filming anything else. I don't feel like pretending to be happy and doing like a happy vlog or anything. So yeah, I just thought I would do a raw, chatty video about what's going on with me and my mental health and my depression at the moment. So I'm sorry if I get emotional or anything talking about what I'm going to talk about. I'm in quite an emotional state at the moment. So I first started suffering with depression around about 4.5 years ago, after I had my son Parker. After he was born, I got quite depressed, felt really down, felt low in mood, went to the doctors, got given some citalopram, started taking those, and yeah, life got a lot better. Obviously I've had low moods up and down over the years, but nothing to write home about, just, you know, low days, high days. Around about 8 weeks ago, I started to feel really, really low again. Just had low mood, had no kind of enjoyment from life. Just feel really crappy, really down in the dumps, really short-tempered. I've lost kind of any enjoyment from anything. I've stopped going out walking, which I love. I've stopped going to my bounce classes, which I love. Yeah, I've just generally started to feel really down in the dumps. Yeah, just started to feel really down in the dumps again. So I was still taking my medication, but to be honest, I'm not very good at always remembering to take it. So I've been trying to take it as often as I remember. After 2 to 3 weeks, things weren't really getting any better, so I rang the doctors to make an appointment. Stupid me didn't say that it was urgent, so I just had a standard appointment, which I had, I think it was about a 2 to 3 week wait for. The morning of the appointment comes around, I get ready to go, and then I get a phone call from the receptionist saying that my doctor's gone off sick and he's had to cancel. So so they made another appointment for me, and again I had to wait about 3 weeks, so I've waited about 6 weeks altogether to see my doctor. I eventually went to see him yesterday. I also came down with this cold and sore throat and cough and everything probably about 2 weeks ago. It's been kind of on and off, but it's been really bad for the past week or so. But yeah, I went along to the doctors. I explained to him what was going on, how I was feeling. So yeah, it was actually really good to talk to him. He has recommended that I take 30 milligrams of citalopram, so he's upped the dose by 10 milligram. He also thinks that my depression has got a lot to do with feeling tired and run down, basically. I work nights, And since Parker has been off from school in the holidays, I haven't been able to sleep very much after a night shift. I have laid on the sofa and kind of let him play, and I've tried to nap, and I have napped a bit, but I haven't really slept too much. Also, with the cold and the cough, and I've got some other things going on, he thinks that I'm just basically very, very run down. And obviously, because I'm so run down, it's making me more depressed, and it's making my mood a lot worse than it normally would be. So I showed him a rash that I've got on my skin that's been annoying me for quite a long time. It's probably been a good 3 months, to be honest. I don't know how good you can see it here, but it's all kind of white, it's all scaly. It's mostly all over my body now. It's really bad on my shoulder, and it gets really itchy. So this has actually got a name. I can't remember what it is, but it's actually a skin infection, which I have now got some special shampoo for. I've also had really, really bad itchy eyes for the past couple of weeks. I did get some eye drops just from the chemist for like dry eyes, but that hasn't really been doing anything. So I said to the doctor about my eyes. He had a quick look, and I've actually got an infection in both of my eyes. So yeah, so as well as kind of dealing with the depression and the low mood and the tiredness and the exhaustion, I've also got obviously the cough, the cold, the skin infection, and the eye infections. And to add to it, I've also woken up this morning with an upset stomach. So yeah, to say I'm feeling pretty run down and down in the dumps is a bit of an understatement, really. I don't really know why I'm doing this video. I just thought, that there's a lot of people out there who are going through what I'm going through, or going through similar, or going through, their own thing. And I think with depression, because you can't see it, because it's all kind of mental and it's all in your head, people often just think, that you're okay. I sent an email off to my manager yesterday, and I let her know what was going on and stuff with me. And she phoned me up, and obviously I was quite upset on the phone. I always get upset when I'm talking about it. But she was saying how it's so unlike me because I'm such I come across as such a bubbly, happy person. So yeah, she was saying that obviously she had no idea how I was feeling because I always come across as bubbly and happy, which I have still tried to do over the past, couple months since this has been going on. But it just literally got to the point, a couple days ago, where I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep pretending that I'm okay, because I'm not okay. So, my manager was actually really, really lovely. Yeah, she was really nice. She completely understood. She said that obviously it wasn't nice to hear, and she wants me to get better soon. So she has actually been really, really lovely and let me move around some of my holiday so that I can have some time off from work to try to recover a bit, and get some rest. So yeah, I'm I'm really happy with her because of that. So I've now got a couple of weeks off. I'm going to start taking the higher dose of my citalopram. I'm going to do all the things that the doctor suggested, like self-help skills, getting dressed, getting out and about. Hey baby, you've been mummy's little saviour, aren't you? It's so horrible when, you know, you've got a child off from school or whatever, because mummy's always crying lately, isn't she?
Yeah, why that?
Yeah, when you've got a child off from school and they want to constantly be out doing stuff and you just feel awful when you just don't want to get dressed and you don't want to go and do anything. Watch mummy's eyes, remember? Mummy's got baddie eyes. And, yeah, it just makes you feel like crap, especially when they come to you and they say, you know, Mummy, why are you so miserable? It hits you in the heart.
Stop crying, you idiot.
Can you give me a cuddle?
Stop crying, you idiot.
Mummy is an idiot, isn't she?
Yeah, you're an idiot.
But I'm your idiot though, aren't I?
No, you're an idiot.
I know. So yeah, the doctor suggested trying to do a bit of a change in lifestyle. He did suggest going to the gym because I said about my weight that's really getting me down. Alright, darling. The only problem with joining a gym is that obviously when Parker starts school in September, that would be great, but I've still got Danny at home. So, you know, childcare's an issue, so I can't just go and join a gym when I've got my daughter. So hopefully I'm gonna, once Parker's back at school, I'm gonna start taking Danny. I'm gonna start taking Danny back out for long walks. I haven't been doing that in the holidays just because I felt so rough. Parker is not a lover of walking. He will walk for 10-20 minutes and then basically refuse to walk anymore. So yeah, we haven't been going out walking. So yeah, I'm gonna read some he's given me some information to read. There's a book actually that I want to read called The Secret, and it's like a self-help, self-love book. So I'm gonna get that and read that. I also brought a new diary from HomeSense last week, and I'm gonna start planning my life better. I'm gonna make sure that I've got plans in there, even if I haven't got any kind of plans. When Parker's at school, I'm gonna make sure that I write down in there, you know, go for a walk, go and have a mooch around a shop, or go and do this, go and do that. I need to get dressed more. I need to drag my ass out of the house, don't we? And we need to get mummy feeling better, don't we? So yeah, I just kind of wanted to do this video to maybe let people know that just because somebody is bubbly and looks happy and may seem that everything's okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going on underneath. So I just want people to remember to be nice to people, treat people nicely, treat people with respect, check on people, ask how they are, how they're doing, because it could just take that one person, you know, to say to you, how are you doing? And it might just be that one day, that one person where you break down and you actually tell somebody what is going on with you, and that might be the turning point that you need. So yeah, if anybody wants to talk to me or if anybody wants somebody to talk to. If you haven't got a relative to talk to, or a friend, or a boss, or a manager, or a cousin, or you know, if there's no one else that you can talk to, or there's no one else that you want to talk to, then talk to me. I will put a Instagram name on the screen now, and feel free to message me. I do read all my messages, and I will message you back. And yeah, basically, if you want to talk and you've got no one to talk to, then message me and I will talk to you, and we can be sad and depressed together. So yeah, that's about it from me today, guys. I just wanted to basically let people know how I've been feeling, and what's going on with me in life at the moment. And I just wanted to say, if I don't upload videos on here as often, or I don't seem as upbeat as I normally am, or whatever, then this is why. But I've set an alarm on my phone for every single morning for 8:30 as a reminder to take my tablet. So I'm going to do that. So once they get in my system properly, hopefully I'll start feeling better. Now I can rest and sleep more. Hopefully I will get rid of this cold. Hopefully my eye infection will go and my skin will clear up, and I'm just hoping that very soon I will start feeling a lot better about life again. I hate feeling this depressed. I hate feeling this low. It's hard work, you know. Feeling miserable all the time and so unhappy is oh no. It's hard. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I don't want to be like it. Parker keeps calling me an idiot.
Keep crying.
I know. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna pop out today for some lunch with my mum and my sister and a friend. So I'm gonna put on some makeup now, get dressed, and try to be a bit happier. So yeah, that's me for today, guys. I'm gonna go, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye.